Hello everyone, this is Jai from Sadhana Wellness. I am here to talk about, guess what? Sat Nam. Sat, S-A-T, means truth. Nam, N-A-M, means identity. Together, this mantra means truth is my identity. So the beauty of the Eastern sages is that they dedicated a lot of time to studying sound. And they have figured it out that certain sounds have a more powerful outcome, and also that you can kind of encompass within a simple sound a lot. So if I would translate that, like I say in some of the videos, I would say the truth within me honors the truth within you. But when I say Sat Nam, I mean the same thing, but I only use two words. So the science of chanting is that there is a lot of power in the repetition. So when you chant Satnam, 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 you have much more power because of the amount of times that you have repeated, right? Then the truth within me honors the truth within you, the truth within me honors the truth within you. You would get really tired if you would to be repeating that in English or other languages, at least the three I know, which is English, Portuguese, and Spanish. So they have figured it out that these simple sounds awaken this feeling, this connection with the divine. Everything is a part of the divine. There is nothing that is not a part of the divine. And there is nothing that is against or opposite of the divine. So when we chant, we are not chanting from a god or to a deity or to something outside of you. You're really chanting the mantra Sat Nam to your own internal truth. Okay? So this is just a little bit of talk on the mantra itself and then the meaning. But let's go a little deep about in this truth, because it's so common today that we hear, oh, my truth tells me this. My truth doesn't allow me to do that. My truth took me this place. And it's a beautiful language to use, but it also, like with everything else, it can be used to avoid a confrontation. It can be used to begin a confrontation. It can also be used to show contempt, right? It can be used a little bit arrogantly. But when you say the mantra, Sat Nam, it is just the energy of that. There is no other meaning, no other I, mine. It is just that the truth is who I am, and who I am is truth. And so is the same to the other person. So always reminding ourselves that that truth is always present, is immutable. The truth is not dependable on whether you like black today and tomorrow you like white, you know, and it's not dependable on whether you used to be a psychologist and now 5 years later you don't want to be that anymore and you're going to get your MBA and now you're going to be a CEO of a startup company. That doesn't change who you are. You are all of it. You are the psychologist and you also are the business graduate. Your truth is all of it. Your truth did not change. And I think this is a concept that is hard for us to grasp, because we also have the tendency of meaningfying the truth, of boxing the truth as my desires, my wishes, and the things I like. But the truth is way behind that. The truth is who we truly are. And that is something that is occurring all the time. So to me, I sat in the forest for a long time, in the woods, in nature, trying to figure this one out and how I would be able to help some people who are trying to um, find their truth, right? And the closest that I came to, and this is not a right and wrong answer, this is not me saying anything is better than the other or that I know anything more than you do, but I'm just saying what from my own connection with the divinity and what I've heard through my intuition and through my inner search. And what I've heard is that the truth is everything that happens, everything that we perceive, everything that we see, that we hear, that we experience, that we feel when we are in alignment. When we are out of alignment, that is the truth too. But I believe that is not the true name. It's not the true identity. That is the true reality of what's happening to us. But the true identity comes from everything being in alignment. When your physical body is in alignment with your mind, and when your mind is in alignment with your heart. I used to think a long time ago, being in this field and teaching for more than a decade now, that you gotta follow the heart. And the mind is just a, let's put it like this, a instrument, a tool to the heart. I have changed because I have followed my heart, and that didn't work out really well in the past. And what I found out is that anytime that a part of us is not in alignment with the other, that is not the truth. There must be some emotional wanting, some emotional wound that hasn't been healed, that we are confused. And for some people who are more mental, might be some egoic ego process that it's showing up as a very rational and a very well thought through thing, but it's really underneath ego hidden. But the truth is that when your body says, yes, I want to go to Montana, I can do this, I can do this trip, I am physically able to get to Montana, I have money, I have a car that can take me there. And your mind says, okay, we're gonna take care of this, we're gonna plan the trip, how much gas we need, the car, get new tires, put the gas, do a checkup, make sure everything is good to go. The mind plans everything, knows where you're gonna do your pit stops, it takes with you the tools you're gonna need, your camping gear, bear spray, all that kind of stuff. And the heart says, that's what I really, really want to do. So all three parts of you, everything is in alignment. Everything is there working for you. The problem is when we have the same situation and the mind says, no, don't do that. You don't have enough money. You're going to put this on the credit card. And you say, no, I gotta follow my heart. Something's gonna happen. And you go anyways. And you may have the greatest time, but you'll come back and you'll have the worst time because now you are stuck with a huge bill that you have no way of paying, and you put it on the credit card, and then it's gonna cause stress. And stress takes us out of balance. And out of balance, remember we talked about in the beginning of this video, to me, it means not the truth, not the truth identity. The true identity lives in balance, in alignment. And it's the same if it was the opposite, where all pieces and places were there and the heart just said, but you know what? Montana is just not my cup of cake. And I know my best friend is there and she really wants me to do this. And I love her to death. And I wish I could go with her, but this is not gonna be good for me. And you have to honor that too, And or if your physical body and you got the money, the mind has planned everything, your heart wants to go, but you are experiencing some illness, or maybe you have knee pain, or you have been hurting your knees and you're gonna try to hike your body's saying no, don't do that, and you don't want to push because it's gonna take you out of alignment. And to me, being out of alignment is out of truth. So I invite you today to take some time to be quiet in your own space, in your own truth, and just recognize of those three aspects of you and ask the right questions. Ask if you are in alignment in any parts of your life, in any aspects of you, and see how that goes. And the most important thing is that to trust what you hear when you listen. Sadnam.